Good morning, everybody. I'm Daniel G. Garza, the Card Devo, and this is Breakfast Readings. Happy Monday. If you're watching on TikTok, then you're watching live, probably. And if you're watching on YouTube, this is the replay. But you can still leave comments in the comment section. Leave a comment, a question. You can request a reading. You can set up an appointment. And if you're watching me on YouTube, will you do me a favor and subscribe and like this video? It really helps out a lot in the numbers game. You know how that is. Let me put my oatmeal in the microwave. Alright, my coffee is ready. Gotta have some coffee in the morning. I tell you, good morning. Welcome. I'm getting everything set up. How are you doing? Good morning, everybody. Welcome. It's Monday. Happy Monday. I don't know about y'all. I'm a Monday morning person. I'm like, it's Monday. Let's go. It was like when I was a kid in school. Monday morning came around, and I was like, "What's up? How's it going?" When I was in school, Monday morning come around, and I'm like, I'm ready to go. Let's go do this. Let's take over the world. Good morning to you too. My oatmeal's getting ready. I'm cleaning down my space. How was your weekend? How's everybody's weekend? How was your weekend? How's everybody's weekend? Mine was pretty busy, and did my interview shows on Saturday. Worked on my Oracle cards. I've told you folks about that. I've been working on my Oracle cards. I'm not ready to show them yet. Do I do free readings? I do readings. Yes. This is what this show is about. I do free readings. So for those of you who are new to the, somebody's asking a question. Do you do free readings? Yes. My work. I'm a intuitive card reader, Reiki master, spiritual coach. And this is the way we do it here on the show. If you would like to have a reading, let me just wait for my oatmeal to be ready. But the first person to put in their first name and a number from 1 to 9 gets a reading. And then the rest of the folks hold on until I say oatmeal break. That's the code word. Oatmeal break is the code to put in your name and a number from 1 to 9. Valeria, good morning, Valeria. How are you doing? Oatmeal's ready. Hold on a second. Buenos días, ¿cómo estás? Welcome back to the show. You're good. We'll start with you. All right. For the rest of you, here's the tip. Hold on to the comment section. Put your name and a number from 1 to 9 in the comment section, and don't send it. Just hold on. When you hear me say oatmeal break, that's your cue. Send it, and then the first person. It's a lottery thing, so the first person to send in their name and number after I say lottery break, you got it. Oatmeal break, and then you're next. But right now, we're going to start with Valeria. Welcome back to the show, Valeria. Good to see you back. I hope things have been good for you. For those of you wondering, my favorite cards to use for this is the cards that I use. John Holland's The Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. It says Psychic Tarot, but it's an Oracle cards. So just so you know. All right, for Patricia and Margarita, just hold on. When I say oatmeal break, that's your turn to put it in. So just hold on. Don't send it right now because I'm going to go with Valeria first. And then we'll go on. This is the t-shirt for the day. Blessed. Hashtag blessed. Isn't it cool? I like this t-shirt. I like it. All right. Valeria. Vamos con Valeria. Okay. For those of you wondering why the number, because you get to pick the cards. I pull them for you, but you pick what number card I pull. That way, it doesn't seem like I'm pulling the cards for you. You do it for yourself. If this is the first time joining me, also one thing you'll notice is that cards repeat themselves. I was watching a lot of other readers over the weekend, and it seems a thread. Everybody who reads, eventually the cards will come back again. No matter how many cards you have in your deck, the cards will come back again. my encouragement is stick around, because sometimes the reading, even if it's from Valeria, there might be a message for you. You might not think so. You might be like, oh, he's reading Valeria right now. But the cards might be for you too. That's why you're here, to get the message. So just hold on. Okay, so we're going to go Valeria. Valeria, I don't quite remember what we talked about last time, because I know we read for you last time. It was a couple of weeks ago. So here's the Solitude card. So are you like taking care of yourself? Are you strategizing the direction you want to go? I feel like this is not a time for you to want to be alone, but it's a moment that the universe is like, you know, Valeria, this part of the journey, you have to do it on your own. Are things are, here's your planning card. So just be patient. That this part of the journey, this part of the tunnel is you by yourself. Although you want other people there with you, this is about you getting to where you need to go all on your own. It's not a punishment. The universe is not hating on you. Life is not against you. It's just that this part you have to, this is your winning moment. This is like when you crossing the finish line. This is your moment. Oh, good morning, Missy. How you doing, sweetie? So this is your moment to get through that. Will it be all nice and fresh and rosy? I think there will be some bit of stress getting there. I feel like, oh, good. Thank you for the roses. I love the roses. So, Valeria, as much as you need this time to yourself at the moment, and as much as you are strategizing and planning and figuring things out, and that's great. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. That's all great thing. The only thing is, don't know that it's going to be, crossing the finish line is not going to be as easy as you expect. Maybe things will be a little tossed around. Not that you won't get there. I'm not saying that. Not that you won't get there. Just stay on track. The one thing that's popping in my head is, don't let other people's negativity towards it derail you, if that makes sense. Don't let that person that keeps blah, 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 es que no, es que tú, es que esto, es que lo otro. I don't know if they speak Spanish, but in my head they speak Spanish. Don't let them derail you from where you're going. You're almost there. You're almost there. Let's keep moving forward. Does that make sense? Is that making sense, Valeria? Yeah, see, the patience card just jumped out again. So just be patient. Be patient. I feel like it's not that we're not going to get there. It's just, you do know that. So it's you know, it's just hectic. Like, for those of you that are not following the Nurse Missy, who is commenting right now, you should go check her out. She's I consider her one of my best friends. Like, we met on here. We haven't met in person, but we met here and we connected. And she's been on my talk show. So if you have not, if you're not connected to my YouTube page, go to YouTube and find her interview. It was one of the best interviews I've done this year. So go check her out. Go check her out. So yes, Missy, I know you're busy, so I'm going to get you memories. Things are coming back to, I'm going to say, I'm not going to say they're coming back to haunt you, but I feel like memories are coming back to haunt you. Not necessarily in a negative way, but they're just coming back to, like, they're... So the memories of love, I just feel like, okay, hold on, we'll take a little break, because this is Missy. Some of the things that are popping in your head at the moment, some of the memories, some of the people coming from the past. I feel like it's more like people coming from the past to shake you up a little bit, to question you a little bit. But it's about you staying firm in your who you are. Stand firm. This is not a moment to shake up. Not that you're a woman to be shaken. You're stirred, not shaken. But the strategy to get them out of your way. I say this with love, but I just feel like some of these people that are trying to make their way back into your life are not with the best of intentions. So the strategy to remove them from your life is going to take a little work, especially when it comes to, like, legal stuff. Does that make sense? Yeah. So hope is there. So don't lose hope in that this is going to get resolved, especially when it comes to legal things and moving people out of the way. It's just going to take a little patience, but I feel like those memories that are haunting you right now, I think I have an idea of what this is about, but obviously I'm not interpreting that. But those memories, the things, the people that are popping back in, stay firm in who you are and just be patient. It's going to take a little bit of strategy. Keep hoping, but we're going to get them out of the way, especially when it comes to legal papers. So I don't know if you're like signing a contract, keeping people away from you. Does that make sense? I think you know what I'm talking about. Can you tell me what you think this is about? What your story is about? Hold on a second. Let me open my window. Let's get a little stuck in here this morning. Yeah, you're welcome, Missy. I'm sorry I didn't cut you off, Valeria. I just feel like you're making some changes. I feel like you're making some changes, and some people are not happy with that, and you need to like stop listening to them. Okay. Well, just pay attention to paperwork. If you need to sign paperwork, if you need to make sure that everything is legal, everything's made. You know what I mean? Like everything is written out, T's crossed, the I's dotted. And for Valeria, just keep. If it doesn't make sense, just hold on to it. I just feel like you're about to finish one part of your life, one part of your journey, and moving on to another. And not everybody's going to be happy about it. So make sure that you stay your course. Okay, make sense? Oatmeal break. Veronica, got you. You're welcome, sweethearts. Thank you for the roses. I love the roses. And by the way, we're getting prepared. We're working on. We're trying to figure out which is the best way to do this. We're doing a and Missy is the one that thank you. Oatmeal in my coffee every morning. Missy is the one that like put that in my head. It's like, why are we not sharing? You guys share with me. Why not share a little more with you? So we're working on a free seminar. So we're not a seminar, workshop. I'm working on a free workshop. I like workshops. I feel like a lot of us need to just release stuff. So we're working on a release workshop. And trying to figure out probably Zoom and probably just a number of people. Buenos días, ¿cómo amanecimos? Aquí echándonos el cafecito y la comadreada. Pues, ¿qué más hacemos? Where are we? Veronica Reese, number 6. Are you there, Veronica? Good morning, Veronica. Where are we? Yes, okay. Well, this is looking like a good day, Veronica. Good morning. All right. I'm doing free readings, so if you wait till I say oatmeal break, and then the first person to put in their name and their number from 1 to 9 goes next. So keep watching. Beto, keep watching, and you might be next. All right. So Veronica, there's a lot of Veronicas here this morning. Veronica Ruiz, this is for you. So your sacral chakra. Sacral chakra. Right here, the hips. And the hips don't lie, girl. Hips is where I feel like hips is where the balance is. Hips is where your fear and fearlessness, because they go together. So it's where your fear and your feelings are lying. I feel like right now you're really in this good balance. And you're like, but wait a minute, there's some sadness and some tears in my life. Of course there is. That's what balance is. Balance is not that we're always happy and everything's great and everything's shiny. Balance is when there's good and there's bad. And we've talked about this on the show all the time. It's balance is when there's when you're standing right in the middle of your life and you can see everything that's going on around you. And not everything around you is going to be like rosy and sweet. So if you're there, you're in a good position. Why? Because you're working on your spiritual growth. your spiritual strength. So keep praying, keep meditating, keep visioning, keep manifesting, keep going in that direction. Good morning. Continue. It's just patience, just patience and planning. Are things going to start changing in the direction? Yeah, if things are going to start going and adjusting, but not that you, oh, thank you, Veronica, not that you are just doing it, but this is a general statement. A lot of us sometimes are like, I'm meditating every day for a week. Why hasn't anything changed? Because the universe is like waiting for the right moment to put things in your way. Whomever you pray to, your higher power, for me it's God, so I always say God, but God, the universe, and life have a meeting every morning. They're like, hey, Garza's up, what do you got for him? And sometimes, like, you know what, he hasn't cried in a while, we need to send him a couple of tears. It's like, hey, he needs a really extraordinary moment today, so let's give him one. And they're not against me, they're for me, but it's part of the lessons we have to learn. So if you are going through this transformation at the moment, keep going in that direction. Yeah, it's a positive moving forward. You're moving in the right direction. So for everybody who's out there, work, if you feel like things are not balanced, like, ¿qué está pasando? Like, what's going on? Something is not really connecting. Do a sacral chakra meditation. Do something where you can balance your sacral part, and that's the fear and the fearlessness. That's where all these love and hate. Well, love and hate is up here, but it's like love and hate for life, love and hate for things, fear and fearlessness, strength and weakness, tears and happiness. They all lie right here. So do a mental check. Like, am I feeling? Am I really opening up? Is this making sense? Like, am I really being open for happiness in my life? Am I really accepting happiness? Or have I lived sad for so long that I'm kind of just used to that now? Or have I been like happy? Everything's been so great that I don't know how to handle this bit of sadness. It's about the balance. It's about the balance. And this is something we want to work on the workshop. So this is something we'll work out in the workshop. I assure you, I will get that set up and let you know when there's going to be. But for Veronica Ruiz, keep working on your solar plexus. Keep balancing. Your sacral plexus. Keep staying spiritually connected. So that's making sense. Yes, you've been sad. You've been sad for so long. You don't know how to be happy anymore. What's one thing that makes you happy? What's one thing that makes you happy? And for everybody watching, sometimes we want, because it's about, I just got chills. It's about moving forward. What's one thing that makes you happy? And sometimes we're like, oh, a new car. Like, this is not, life is not The Price is Right. Life is not The Price is Right. It's not about it. Behind here, a new set of dishes. And behind here, a new cup. No, life is not always like that. Life is like, hey, what makes you happy today? What would you like to do today? And you're like, I want some ice cream. Go get ice cream. What flavor? There's a bazillion flavors out there. You want milk or non-dairy? You want almond milk? You want coconut? Like, what do you want? What's going to make you happy? For me, part of my happiness in the day is my bowl of oatmeal, my cup of coffee, stretching in the morning, knowing that I'm able to walk. That's happiness. And I'm like, doing this makes me happy every morning. So Veronica, like, what makes you happy? And then my life coach has actually, like, my homework is, which I need to do today, is to do my gratitude list every day. What are you grateful for? And sometimes we're grateful for just simple things. I'm grateful that there's a nice breeze, that I can open the doors and enjoy it. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful that there's some food in my cupboard. I'm happy that there's, what are you grateful for? And it doesn't have to be great things. And the thing is that when we're sad, when we're living in like, we think that I'm putting myself in there. We think that it has to be something, la la la. Oh my God, look at that. It's gonna make me happy. Good morning. So I challenge you, Veronica Ruiz. This is a challenge for you and for everybody. Pick one thing that makes you happy today. One thing. It doesn't have to be extraordinary. It can be ordinary. But does it make you happy? How long has it been since you made a bowl of macaroni and cheese and just literally ate it out of the pot? Because it made you happy. Don't worry about the carbs. We'll worry about that later. When was the last time you went for a walk alone with your earbuds on and listened to your favorite playlist, whether it's happy or sad, but you just went for the walk and enjoyed it? I'm not a walk for happiness person, but I know some people are. Like, what's one thing that makes you really happy? And start tasting happiness again. Ooh, let's put that on a t-shirt. Let's start tasting happiness again. And before you know it, it's all you really want. And when sadness comes around, then you know how to deal with it. You know how to, like, I'm a little sad today. Cool, I know how to handle that. You know what, I'm a little sad. I'm going to enjoy being sad for a little bit. I'm going to cry. I'm going to let it go through me. And then later on, I'm going to go for a walk. Yeah, we do. We got to find a balance. We got to find a balance. I work on social media. My social media is my job, and I force myself to be able to go and visit my friends and go have lunch or dinners or whatever. Because we need that interaction. I come and stay with my boyfriend for more days than I used to, just because I need to be around people. So, challenge for everybody. Go do one thing that makes you happy today. One thing. It doesn't have to be huge. It could be a small thing. It could cost nothing. Bubble bath, a nap, ice cream cone. I go back to ice cream. I must be wanting ice cream. That's what it is. Okay, so Veronica, I hope that made sense to you. Please let me know. And oatmeal break. All right, who do we have? Thank you. Anyana, number 7. What's a pretty name, Anyana? Does it mean something? Does your name have a meaning behind it? Anyana. I feel like Anyana is like, it has the name of a perfume. Does that make sense? I don't know. Nope. We're gonna give it I mean, obviously it's your name, but we're gonna be Anyana. With the fierce personality in you, I wear Anyana. There we go. We just made a commercial for you. All right, Anyana, number 7. You've never been first at anything? Oh, if I say something, you're here. I'm always saying something, so stick around. Yeah. All right, Anyana, number 7. Anyana. Okay, so we're reading for Anyana right now, but I'm guessing all right, Alicia, just hold on. I'm reading for Anyana right now. Okay, we don't do specific questions on the show, but if you have specific, for everybody, if you have a specific question, then by all means, please set up an appointment. Message me here, and I will send you my rates and my times so you can schedule that. But yeah, it's just your name and your number, and there's no particular questions. So just to let everybody know, so that we don't got. I know a lot of other shows are like, ask me a question. Here's just like, let's see what the Spirit has for you this morning. So, thank you. Okay, Anyana, I'm going to start with this card because I want to. Yeah, no problem. I want to start with his. So, victory and success is here for you. So, you are, despite the situation that's happening around you, there is a good outcome. And I say this because on one side, on one side, there's the loss, and on the other side, there's solitude. So, this part of your chapter, this part of your life that you are going on, separating from people, places, and things. So for everybody watching, it's always people, places, and things that we are connected to. So for Anyana, as you are moving forward on this part of the journey on your own, and I'm feeling like my throat chakra is kind of itching, so I feel like there's a lot of things that were said and a lot of things to be said. I feel like this part of your journey, although it feels like you're losing, you're losing and you're going like this alone. This is part of your life that you need. This is something that you've been needing. This is, because I feel like the heaviness of my chest. Like, does that make sense? Although there are people, places, and things that are being removed from your life that are no longer going to be part of your immediate energy. And it feels like, dang, why is this happening now? And the universe is like, because you need it now. You need it now to be able to continue in the journey that you want to go on. Whew. So, even though it might feel like you may be going at this alone, technically yes, but energetically there are people around you helping you out. So continue to acknowledge the loss. We were just talking about happiness and sadness and the balance. This is just part of the balance that the universe is sending for you. But you will succeed. You're going to make it. It's just unfortunately it's kind of like you're going up a hill, and things are just getting very heavy, and the universe is like, okay, we're gonna help you get to the top of the hill, but you got to drop some things behind. And what do you leave? Oh, thank you so much. Is that making sense to you? But don't. For everybody watching, sometimes we have these best friends forever, and they're in our lives forever, and then all of a sudden, oh, thank you, Lisa, and then all of a sudden you're like, where did that friendship go? Like, what happened? And you realize that you've had to connect to other people in order to continue on your life. And don't feel bad, because feel bad, obviously, but they're connecting to other people that are going to help them along their road. So what I'm trying to say is, don't feel guilty for having to let go of people, places, and things in your life at this moment, Anyana. It's only part of your journey, and you will reconnect with new people and with them, and you'll connect with new people. Does that make sense? That makes sense. But you're on the right track. You're on the right track. So if you've been feeling like, is this a good journey for me? Yeah. Keep going. Keep walking. Does that make sense? Hello. Good morning. Thank you for the wonderful. Okay. Oatmeal break. Rosie Castillo, I got you. I tell you, oatmeal, coffee in the morning, man. You know what? And I'm thinking about starting a show in the afternoon, but I was noticing that in the afternoon there's a lot of readers. And Rocio Castillo, sorry, I don't have my glasses. Es que Rocio, estoy ciego. There we go. You know why I'm not wearing them? Because I don't have my cute glasses that I usually have at home. I am having a beautiful morning. I love Monday mornings. Monday mornings, it's a new week. I get to start, set the tone for the rest of the week. I get to be with you folks. I do enjoy my mornings. I miss. It's like if I don't get to do this with you guys in the mornings and have my oatmeal, my day is kind of like, it feels a little off. No, you didn't. I have not gotten to you yet. So I didn't see your name pop up again first. So for everybody watching, this is not a list buy. So when I say oatmeal break, you put in your name and your number, just like Rocio did, and then you go next. It's a lottery. I don't have a list. if you want to be on the list, on Fridays, I do Card Devo on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. And on those days, it's a list. But here, it's kind of a lottery, so just stick around. Apple and cinnamon oatmeal. You know, somebody was telling me about some coconut milk and oatmeal. I should give that a try. Okay, vamos con Rocío. Rocío. Because you might not know this, but you folks help me too. Because I don't know you. I don't know your lives. I don't know what's going on. So I do these as an exercise. This is my, like some people go and work out. I come and work out. I'm working my muscle. This is the muscle that I work with, my intuition. So this is my morning workout. I come and train with you folks every morning from Monday to Friday. This is my workout, and I get to offer you something, and you offer me an opportunity to review. You don't have to be here, and I appreciate that. You can go to anybody else, but you choose me, and I appreciate that. So I'm offering you a gift as a thank you for helping me work out my gift. See how that works out? Dale. Okay, procedo. Okay, so Crystal, it's just when you hear me say oatmeal break, be the first one to put in your name and your number, and that's how it works. If it's meant for you, it's meant for you. Please don't take this, you're unlucky. Not getting a reading is not that you're unlucky. It's that you probably don't need a message yet. This is just probably not your moment, but stick around. And like Rocio did, put your name in your comment section. Don't hit send. The moment you hear me say oatmeal break, be the first one to send it in. That's it. That's it. But don't feel like this is unlucky. You're not unlucky. No, you're not unlucky. It's just maybe there's not a message for you at the moment. And it's maybe not coming from me. Maybe it's coming from somewhere else. A song, something on TV, a message. I'll tell you a story. I'm going to refer Rocio and then I'll tell you my story. Okay, Rocio. 1 through 9. Pick a number from 1 through 9. So put in your name. I'm guessing it's Crystal. So you do Crystal, number, whatever. And that's the number. So just put it in your comment section, your name, 1 through 9, and then just hold. When I say oatmeal break, be the first one to send it in, and you're next. Okay, Rocio, we're going to go with you. So, Rocio, a lot of thinking, a lot of negotiating with yourself. I feel like I'm negotiating with myself. If I do this, and they do that, if I put this here, and they move that there, like your life is a chess game right now. I feel like everything is so calculating, and I feel like there's a lot of manipulation going on. And I feel like there's a lot of people, like, you have to think ahead of everybody, like 2 steps, because they'll get you. Have you ever played the game Sorry? Like, you have to be real strategic. I can't even say the word. You have to be real strategic. I feel like, I say this with love, but I feel like a lot of the work that you're doing really is not amounting to much. Like, gotta give, like, at some point you gotta go, it's not working. I am spending more time negotiating the relationship than having a relationship. Does that make sense? And we do that with a lot of people. We do this with a lot of people. Hey friend, listening from Florida. Hope as well. Oh, good morning, Florida. I love Florida. Yes, everything is well this morning. We've got Rocio on board right now. So I feel like at some point, Rocio, you just got to go, you know what? I'm spending more energy trying to make this work than actually working it. So, and this can be people, places, and things, personal, professional, or it doesn't have to be a partner necessarily, but just sometimes we do that with people. I'm like, dude, like I spend more energy trying to make this friendship work than enjoying the friendship. Is that really like worth it? Because people are just throwing crap at you. I don't know if that makes sense. Like you take 2 steps forward, and it's not like life pushes you back. It's like people keep pushing back. And I say this with love, but at what point are you going to go like, I need to start spending that energy on me. I need to put that energy on me because man, we some of us require a little extra work. Good morning. So what the cards are telling me is that if you're starting to think, and that's why I say that sometimes the readings may not be for you, but they're about you. So I just pay attention. Whenever I go to somebody else's readings, I'm like, I'm gonna stick around because something they say might resonate. I'm like, okay, let me think about that. So if you are overthinking, overanalyzing, dissecting, breaking down a relationship with a friend or a lover or a family member, you're like, why is this so much effort? Why is visiting you so stressful? I gotta move on. So we're talking to Rocio right now. So if it's become a mental relationship versus a feeling relationship, it's time to move on. Like sometimes you just gotta go, you know what? I love you. I just don't like you right now. So I'm gonna go do something else. And it's not that I don't love you. So the disruptions that are occurring for you, I don't feel like it's, I don't feel like it's your doing. I feel like it's other people that are, that we were just talking about being pushed. There you go. Stand your ground. It's about standing your ground. Like some people want to discourage you and push you and move you around. And you're like, I am wasting too much time. Yeah. And you know, mental stress causes physical stress. So if you are working, like if you're just like, Dios mío, ¿a qué horas? Like really. And then if you, I had friends like that. I had friends that I really loved. And I was like, man, we used to have so much fun. And then going to visit them was just like, Diosito, Dios dame fuerzas. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you're like, God, give me strength, because you're like, I want to hang out with you, but you make it so difficult to hang out with you. And sometimes, you know, sometimes we're a little selfish. Sometimes we think it's about us, and we're like, maybe you need to be on this journey by yourself for a little bit and figure out your. This is something I said to a friend of mine, and I'll make the story short. When I was going through cancer, I had a best friend. We hung out all the time. And then when I started going through cancer, he had a hard time with it because his stepdad died from cancer complications, which I totally understood. Like, I get it. But I needed him at that time. I needed him. And I finally, like, said, like, maybe I'm not the friend for you. Things are too hard. And then there was a time right before that he kept wanting to make changes in his life. And I was like, hey, like, let's go look for jobs. Let's go, I'll help you. Let's go put applications. Let's get online. And I was doing all the work for him. And I was like, you don't want to. Hello. Good morning, Linda. Like, you don't want to move forward. I'm putting more investment in your future than you are. So maybe I need to move away. So those couple of things, after a while, I thought about it. I'm like, we're not best friends anymore. Like, we outgrown each other. We're still friendly. I mean, we still talk once in a while. But it's not what it used to be. Is that making sense? Rocio, I hope it's making sense for you. But yeah, si tienes que cortar gente, if you have to cut people off, and I make a face like I'm, but no, it's difficult. It's not that easy. But sometimes you gotta make decisions. Like, do I save them or do I save me? And I'll leave that answer to you. You're welcome so much. You're welcome. Okay. Oatmeal break. Crystal, got you. All right, Crystal 7. And I was going to tell you the story about messages. Sometimes yes, awesome, Linda. So good to hear that. Positive energy going towards her. Wishing you all the best in that process. It's good for you. Good for you. I was going to tell you guys about messages. How do messages come? So I was doing some stuff over the weekend. I'm working on my own oracle cards, by the way. I'm working on my own oracle cards, and we were working on the prototype yesterday, and we were eating something, and Christian, my partner, and I were at the table talking, and he said something like, "You're doing great, kiddo," and I was just thinking about my old sponsor For those of you who don't know, I've been clean sober. Oh shoot! What's today? 21st. Today's the 21st. Oh my God, this is so cool. Okay, no wonder things. Today I celebrate 14 years clean and sober. Today, Monday 21st. Hey for me. Good. Yeah, today is my 14th AA birthday. Yeah. So no wonder. Okay, so that makes sense. So we're sitting at the table, and I was thinking about him. And thank you. And Christian said kiddo, the word kiddo, and he's never said that to me before. But that's a word that my old sponsor used to say to me, and he passed away several years ago. So I was like, "Aw, Dan, thank you." Yeah. So, oh my God, I almost forgot. No wonder. You know what? We were so blessed yesterday. #blessed. That we got some cake, and we got some cookies yesterday, and some great desserts from this little place, and we ordered meatballs for lunch, and we had a really extraordinary day. Talk about extraordinary day. That was yesterday. It was extraordinary. Oh my God! I almost missed that. And Alicia, don't give up, sweetie. It's the message is just getting prepped for you. All right, we're gonna go with Crystal. Crystal, you still with me? There she is. Yeah, really, Linda? Yeah. Well, there you go. Your dad used to call you kiddo. Yeah, there's only been nobody's ever called me kiddo, but Dan. Dan was the only one that called me kiddo, and he just always he called himself my mom. He was like, "I'm your mom," and so it was really cool to hear that yesterday, and it just kind of like. It was that little bit of like, sometimes you just need that little message, that one, and that's what I was talking about messages earlier. Like, you don't know where the message comes from. It could be one single word, but if you're not listening, if you don't have your heart open and you just listen, and ditto kiddo too, yeah. There you go. So see how things unite us, and that's the beautiful thing about shows like this. Is that if you just listen to the messages, you're like, ah. Like, I needed to hear that today. Just that word. So anyway, all right, we're going to go with Crystal. Crystal, you there? Oh, Linda, my heart goes out to you. I just, it was Father's Day this weekend, so I just talked to my dad. Hello, Lisa from Massachusetts. Ooh-wee. Travis, welcome, sir. We're reading for Crystal right now. So, Crystal, awesome thing is the universe is right here with you. The universe is all around you right now. The universe is like checking in on you. This morning they had the meeting, and they were like, what do we got for Crystal? And they were like, we're going to give Crystal. Now, here's the thing, Crystal. Like, your higher power is like, this is her life. Let's see what's going on. The universe is like, this is the path we're going to put it on. And then life is the tricky one. I see life as like a dodge game. It's either you catch the balls and you win, or they smack you in the head and you're out. But Crystal, be very careful with temptation. You're welcome, sweetie. You're welcome. I'm glad that I was able to deliver that for you. So Crystal, be careful with some temptations coming into your life. Places or things that will tempt you. It doesn't necessarily, which doesn't always mean drugs or alcohol. It just means temptations into doing things that you normally would not be part of. Maybe I do readings about exes, but I do them in private on a session. I don't do them out in public. So if you want to book a session, I'll help you with that. So, Crystal, this is the time to choose wisely. Be very careful about the direction that you're about to go into, especially the things that you're going into. People, places, and things that are encouraging you to do things that you normally would not do, that don't feel right. If it doesn't feel right, we talk about this on the show all the time. Trust your gut feeling. What's your gut telling you? If you have to ask 20 people, there might be something going on. So, what is it? If it walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, it's a chicken. No, it's a duck. So, like, no matter how much you're trying to convince yourself that this might be a good thing, just be very aware of things that are tempting you to go in a different direction. So the universe has a plan for you. Life is throwing some temptations. So it's up to you to choose the direction that you want to go into. Yeah. Here's the deception and the envy. I don't feel like some of these temptations that are coming your way have the best intentions for you. So be careful of these temptations that are coming your way and the intention that they have behind them. It may not be for the best. So be very aware of that. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense to you. Anyway, that makes sense? All right, cool. We have time for one more. Oatmeal break. I'm out of oatmeal, but you know what I mean. And thank you for all the follows. Remember, if you are watching this, Travis, there you go, sir. Travis number 3. If you miss any of this, if you're like, oh man, what did he say? What was he saying? Go to YouTube. My link is in my bio. Go check out the YouTube. I post these on YouTube every day, and you can check out the videos from the session. So if you missed anything, go back and yes, Travis, you finally made it, man. I'm so happy for you. I'm going to follow you, Travis, so we can be connected. Travis has been trying to get the first spot forever, and I finally made it. What was the number, Travis? Travis number 3. Awesome. But yeah, if you missed any of these shows, will you go to YouTube and follow me and like the comment, like the show, and you can rewatch there. I know that these don't stay on here, and I tried to put them on Instagram, but Instagram only puts 15 minutes. It's you don't want just 15 minutes. So go to YouTube. If you missed anything today, or if I said anything that you're like, hey man, that was pretty good, go to YouTube. Follow me there, and you'll get notification when the videos go up. So, Travis, I know you've been trying forever to get number 1, and you finally did. So, all right, Travis. And I just followed you, Travis, so that we can be TikTok buddies. Okay, so the things you've been wishing for, the things that you have been wanting in your life, the fulfillment of the wishes, the things that you've been praying for, manifesting, vision boards, praying, like all these things that you've been asking for are starting to make their way towards you. I feel like the journey that you were on, the doors that you're opening are making their way to you. So, because here's the victory and success. Now, before they get there, and I'm going to say this with love, stick with it, brother. Stick with it. So, because here's this disconnect and boredom, and it's in your future. So, there's a couple of things that are coming your way. So, I'm feeling that these are professional. If it's personal, please make the translation to you. But I feel like some of the things that you've been asking for to move yourself forward, to move the dial forward in your life, they're starting to come to you. Now, my question is, do you want these still? Because sometimes, like, there are things that I wished for 10 years ago that I don't need in my life anymore, that I don't want in my life anymore. But they've been such a part of my, I want to be that. I want that in my life. I want that in my life. And they become such a part of my ritual of asking and praying for that I think I still need them. So my question for you is, have you been making, and for everybody watching, do you often go back and look at your dream wish, at your manifestation wish list at the list? Do you go back and look at that list and go, you know what? Like, I really don't want that in my life anymore. Like, that's not that important anymore. And I need to change that. I need to move that around. So when was the last time, Travis, that you went and took an inventory list of your wish? When was the last time you went and took an inventory of your wish list? That's the question. So Make sure that the things that you are wanting in your life are really... Okay, good. Now, stick with it, bro. Stick with it. No matter what, no matter who, no matter where, no matter why. You stick with it, because there's going to be a moment. It's kind of like wanting that really big job in an office, and then you get there and they're like, well, we have an internship, and you're like, but I don't. Like, I want to, and they're like, yeah, but you got to learn from the bottom. So as this next step in your life comes up, yeah, see, because this card had jumped out. Here's the Harmony card for you. Yeah, so the transformation is starting, sir. Here's the transformation. So basically what these are telling me, though, is that the wishes that you, the things that you've been wishing for, it's probably like, it's kind of like yours, like, Travis, we have your wish order. Travis, are you ready for this order? And you're like, yes. And they're like, okay, well, you're about to get successful, sir. This is about to happen for you. But there's going to come a moment in your life, there's going to be a little moment in this journey that is going to get a little tedious and stressful. And are you up for it? And you're like, yes, because there's harmony in my life and I am ready to make that balance. And the universe is like, cool. Then let's start transforming this. Let's start the transformation. So be prepared for either I always tell everybody, either the phone call, the email, the message that says, hey, Travis, we've had you on our list for a while. Are you ready to make that change? And are you like, are you ready? So light that green candle for new journeys. Malachite stones. I don't have my stones today. Malachite stones. Tiger's eye is really good. Christian, my boyfriend, likes jet stones. Those are black and they're very light. He likes jet for protection and grounding. And then I like tiger's eye for journeys. But light that green candle, man. Light a green candle in your house and set frankincense for money and prosperity. So it's like, obviously I don't have a candle with me, but say for instance, this is a candle. This is like one of those long candles you buy at the dollar store. Put 7 drops of frankincense inside. First you want to wash the glass on the outside. So pretend, those glass candles they sell like at the dollar store. Buy one of those, a green one if they have it, if not a white. You wash the outside of the glass, dry it off with a white towel, put 7 drops of whatever oil you like. I like frankincense, I like sandalwood, lavender, those are really good. Mint is really good. Put like 7 drops inside and light it and let it burn 7 days, and it'll start bringing that energy into your house. But Travis, I feel like this part of the journey that you've been asking for is coming your way. There is going to be some not so exciting parts of it. Stick with it. I don't know you. I don't know if you give up on stuff quickly, but make sure that the universe, what it's telling me is that it's going to send you this blessing that you want. Make sure you stick with it. Make sure you give it your all, even in the boring, stressful parts of it, and you'll see how you are going to get where you want to go. For everybody else, #blessed. If you missed anything, go to my YouTube page. You can watch this whole episode again. Otherwise, you're not a quitter. Good, sir. Keep going, man. And message me. Let me know how it goes. I want to hear the rest of the story. For everybody, how about we meet here again tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock, for some breakfast readings. I'm Daniel G. Garza, the Card Devo, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.